Blah, 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 blah. Cracker, 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 cracker. This is me shouting and talking about the show. Action! Hello everybody, it's Miz Cracker, and it is time for Review with the Jew, All Stars Season 3, Episode 2, where I eat Trixie's asshole and make fun of Ben de la Creme. Actually, there's a plot twist this week because Ben de la Creme won me over. I mean, not at the beginning. The episode opens up with Ben de la Creme crying because it doesn't feel like a win when she has to send someone home. By that standard, no one has ever won Drag Race because everybody has sent somebody home. It's a competition. The main challenge this week was Divas Live on VH1. Every girl gets someone that kind of fits with them. Trixie gets Dolly Parton. Aja gets my darling Amy Winehouse. She's always watching over me. She's dead, but she's always watching over me, even though she's dead. Like the third kid in This Is Us. No one is more certain that they have a diva inside them than Milk. She tells everyone that she once performed for Celine Dion's roommate's stepchild's former secretary, and they said that she was great at doing Celine Dion. What really makes it for me in this episode is the confessionals. Aja is not afraid to express herself. Her mouth is almost as big as her gauges. Rehearsal is a wonderful mess. Everyone is focused on Shangela giving too much Mariah Carey business, but the real winner of the fish competition in this rehearsal is Kennedy with those goddamn nails. But as usual, Thorgy senses a conspiracy against her. She wants a big guitar because Trixie got one.
I just don't like other people touching my things!
It's time for the main stage challenge. Ru is here with another one of her beautiful gowns. This one is an homage to Little House on the Mexican Prairie. Little House on the Mesa? Before I make fun of everyone, I want to say that everyone tries harder than Michelle promoting her horrible book. Milk chose an outfit that nobody cares about. Luckily, she's able to use her shoe to phone in this performance. Kennedy delivered a little bit of Janet Jackson and a lot of watermelon mouth movements. Shangela found a way to wear another bodysuit. Thorgy comes out and gives a pretty good Stevie. But I think this is what the judges are gonna see. They don't want you to just look like the diva. They want you to look like you are dancing for $100,000. They want to smell the desperation. Dolly Parton me, Trixie looks fucking amazing as Dolly Parton, but I don't think anyone got more cheers than Patti LaBelle. Chi Chi DeVayne turned it out. And here is the moment I thought would never happen. I'm about to wet myself over Ben de la Creme. Yes, it's true. It's easy to make a white lady rapping funny, but if you can win me over after I've decided to hate you, none of my friends' boyfriends have managed to do that. The runway challenge is to take an old failure and turn it into a runway success. Milk makes an interesting choice. She takes a memorable mistake and turns it into a completely forgettable gown. I think Bianca made that dress in 3 minutes. Bendela says, "You cannot tell me I'm not dripping in jewelry." You're dripping in beads. Those are beads. Shh. Angela is giving us a little Christmas extravaganza. She looks like a hamster in space. I'm not sure what the theme is here. At the end of the day, Bendela and Shangela are on top, and Kennedy Davenport and Thorgy are at the bottom. Milk is in the workroom crying because she didn't get in the top. Well, god damn it. There should be like 105 other queens crying because they didn't make it to All Stars. It's only 3 days into the competition and Milk has already gone sour. I smell an expiration date. At the beginning of the episode, Shangela promised Game of Thrones conspiracy. She gets together in a meeting with Thorgy and says she's willing to consider an alliance. And Thorgy is willing to consider alliance because she's like Effie. She's late, she's mean, she's getting fatter all the time. Oh, and also she's telling you she's not going. My favorite thing about this little get-together is that Trixie is thin now, so she is ready to take off her clothes at a moment's notice. It's time for the lip sync for the legacy. Just checking if my tits are still in. Shangela takes home the $10,000, and that means she gets to choose who goes home. She chooses Thorgy, and Thorgy says what anyone says who's seen Mimi I'm First makeup up close.
Oh, Jesus. Gross.
Thorgy is like a first-time bottom. She is not taking it well. She goes into the workroom, and I can't remember what she writes on the mirror because she draws a dick! But once again, plot twists. And there's a suggestion that Thorgy might be able to come back and take another grab at the crown. Now there's a Handmaid's Tale theme appearing, and that's making people wonder, do you think that Bibi Zahar Benet is a mole on All Stars 3? Comment below, tell me what you think. See you next week for Review with a Jew.
The hell's going on? Is this gonna explode? Please don't explode!